Hi, welcome to Velorution TV. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Tern GSD. Is it worth the hype? How does it stack up against its rivals? More importantly though, what's with this rubber flappy thing down here? All will be revealed in today's video. Stay watching till the end. This is Velorution TV and this is the Tern GSD R14. So where shall we begin today? Because this is quite the bike to talk about. The Tern GSD R14 is the flagship model in the GSD range. However, everything I'm going to talk about today can be related to all the other models in the range, only there will be variations in various accessories that come with the bike. Even though this bike is the same size as any other bike, which I'll demonstrate later on. Is that true? Let me demonstrate that now. So just to show you, this is a standard Dutch style bike. The Tern GSD is no larger, longer, fatter. Well, it might be a bit fatter. So how have Tern managed to keep the size of this bike so small and yet be able to carry so much stuff? Well, the way they've achieved that is with these 20-inch wheels. Now, don't be mistaken, the ride and comfort of this bike is second to none. At the front here, we've got a suspension fork, and at the back here, we've got a thud-buster seat post. So let's have a quick look around the frame. This bike has been rated to take 200 kilograms. How does it do that? Well, Tern have reinforced and stiffened the frame in this new redesigned model. If we take a look at the back of the bike here, we can see all these triangles and strengthening bars. Now, if I were a betting man and Isambard Kingdom Brunel was still alive today, he would take one look at this and quietly weep into his cup of tea with his stovepipe hat under his arm. Tern have also included in the Gen 2 model some foot stays. This means that you can have your kids with your feet over the side, or if you've got any of the accessories and the panniers, they can rest on here too. Now, talking about kids, panniers and other things, this bike is fully accessorizable, even if that's a word. This means that actually you can have two child seats on the back, or one child seat on the back and another pad such as this. If you've got a larger child, you can put two massive panniers on the side. I think you can have up to 104 litres of carrying space on the back here. This means with the front rack such as this, the weekly shop, the school run and the commute can all be done with just this one bike. So the flagship model here, the R14, comes with what we like to call the Holy Trinity. Let me explain. Firstly, it comes with the Bosch Cargo Line motor. That's 85 Newton meters of torque or 400% of assistance. At the back, which you can't quite see, is the roll-off speed drive hub. That gives you 526% range of gearing. And finally, again, something that you can't quite see right there, but I'll bring you in to have a look in a moment, is the Gates carbon belt drive, which keeps everything silent, almost maintenance-free and lovely and clean. To complement the Cargo Line motor, the R14 comes with two battery packs. That's 1,000 watt-hours of battery power. That actually equates to roughly about 128 miles. What that actually means is, although you can cycle from here where we are in London to, say, Birmingham, it means that really you don't need to charge this bike that often. Thinking about the other accessories that come standard on the R14, we've got front and rear lights. Now that's a pretty much standard thing on almost any e-bike today. But with this one, you actually have brake lights, so this means that when you're coming to a stop, vehicles, other cyclists behind you know that you're doing so. On the front, we've got dippable headlights. This means that if you're out in the dark wilderness, far away from a city, and you need extra illumination, Tern have thought about you. Seeing as this is a bike designed really for families or for multiple users, it means that you can adjust and change this as you see fit. You can adjust the bars so they can go forward, rise up, or come back. Quickly thinking about adjustability and family, this bike is designed to be very safe. If we look at the back here, and I'll bring you a bit closer so you can see, there's a mudguard that comes across the top here, and on the side they've included these plastic sheaths to keep pudgy little fingers from going in spokes. Thinking of safety, the GSD is also quite stable, not only when you're riding it along, but also when it's stood still. What do I mean by that? Well, let's imagine you've got two small children on the back and you're filling up the panniers at the front or back or whatever it is you're doing, Tern have been kind enough to include what's known as the Atlas stand. This is a lockable stand, which means that you can rock the bike side to side and it's not going to fall over. On the bars here, there's a thumb release. You press that, push the bike forward, and the stand moves away. So it's very stable and very safe. But let me reassure you further. I'm 100 kilograms and I'll quite happily take a perch on the seat here. And although the bike will pull a wheelie, I'm quite happy and comfortable and reassured. Imagine you've got a lump like me sat on the back of the bike and you're carrying more weight than that as well. You're going to need something to stop the bike. The GSD comes with Magura 4-pot brakes and 180mm rotors front and rear, which means bringing the bike to a comfortable and safe stop is achieved very easily. Coming back to the roll-off hub, we've got electronic gearing, which you can hear now. Not only is it electronic, but it's also predictive. This means that when you come to a stop at a set of traffic lights, the whole system resets, so you can pull away very, very easily. So the GSD is a compact bike that you can take into your home. But where are you going to put it? Well, earlier in the video, I alluded to this rubber flappy thing down here. So let me demonstrate what that's all about. Firstly, you lower the saddle, you take the bike off of the stand, you pull the back brake and pull the bike backwards. The GSD is designed to be stood on its end like so. But seeing as I'm out of shot a little bit, I'm just going to move it forward. 1 minute. Now we've repositioned the bike, I'll demonstrate what that rubber flappy thing's about. You'll see that we've put the seat out of the way and the bars are here poking into the room, which means that we're going to bump into everything. Tern have been very sensible and used folding technology here. On the bars there's a little catch which you release. You turn the bars all the way round like so, and then the handlebars fold away. The rubber flappy thing attaches to a nice little nipple that's on the bars and it holds everything in place. I mean, that's just genius. I wouldn't have the kids running around playing next to it, but actually if it's in a spare room or in a shed and you want to keep the space free, this is perfect. One of the important things with a bike like this is giving it a test ride. Go to velorution.com, hit the book a test ride button and come in and check it out for yourself. Bring everybody along as well. We'll make sure that you're all nice and safe and you can try it out with you and your family. So there we have it, an overview of the Tern GSD R14. Now don't forget, everything I've talked about with this flagship model can be mostly applied to the rest of the GSD range. The only real differences being the gearing, the chain and the battery packs. Go to velorution.com or click the link in the description below. We've got all the information that you need about this bike and the full GSD range. If you've enjoyed the video today, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.